It's Nolan.
Ooh, ooh, yeah. Man, I done came up out the bottom. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Got fresh like I just hit the lotto. Yeah. They say money can't fix all your problems. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Well, I say throw it in my wallet. Ooh, yeah. Man, I done came up out the bottom. Ooh, yeah. Got fresh like I just hit the lotto. Yeah. They say money can't fix all your problems. Ooh, yeah. Well, I say throw it in my wallet.
Yeah, life is a youngin', boy, I was constantly bumming, couldn't have nothing, never sold drugs. I was on corners with tapes on my bag, just me and my cousin, my homies was frontin'. Blessing for ladies, my story gets crazy, these rappers can't fade me, I got it. Focus my energy, now we get plenty G's, and it's direct deposit.
Measuring the streets, remember the days I was fasting the fees, checking my bank and I tally the least. Now I get paid for my talent at least.
All of that struggle just made me a beast. I don't know why they wanna play with the kid. I done build everything straight from the mud. Still I ain't never been down with the pig. I'ma do numbers when I drive, something when I cop. I'ma blow a bag, spinning on the block. Throw it on my girl, let her drop the top. Plus I'm independent, never sign to die. I can never stop, thumbing through the guap. Save a couple racks, put it in the stock. Ice water dripping, splashing on my watch. Flooding out the burgers, I don't see the dog. Ooh, that's my demeanor. Never been nice, but I feel like I'm meaner. Catching that money like I'm a receiver. Give me an inch, I'ma make it a meter. Shawty so high, she done gave me a fever. Dripping so hard, I done messed up my sneakers. Straight out the dirty, I came from the cleaners. I run through the green like a golden retriever.
Ooh, yeah. Man, I done came up out the bottom. Ooh, yeah. Got fresh like I just hit the lotto. Yeah. They say money can't fix all your problems.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Well, I say throw it in my wallet.
Ooh, yeah.
Man, I done came up out the
Say
bottom.
ooh, yeah.
Got fresh like I just hit the lotto.
Ooh, yeah.
They say money can't fix all your problems. Ooh, yeah. Well, I say throw it in my wallet.
Yeah. All right, y'all. It's the kid J Nolan here. We back with another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, commentary, entertainment, and breakdowns. We had to go ahead and play Latto one good time. Big shout out to Sarah B, B Hop, Tyler, and Marisha. Want to go ahead and give y'all proper shout out. Y'all did send super chats during the last live. I was not able to pull up Latto, and I wanted to go ahead and play it, so we used it as the intro of the show. Big shout out to all the insiders, all the subscribers here. We're getting closer and closer to that 12,000, which means we're getting closer to that 15, which ultimately means we're getting close to that 20K. So I thank everybody that's still here, everybody that's rocking, everybody that's rolling, everybody that's supporting the channel and, you know, contributing to the conversations. I greatly appreciate y'all. Those that are falling off the wagon, much love and respect to y'all too. It's all good. Okay. Today on this particular show, we're going to be getting into Miss Voletta Wallace, aka Biggie's mother. She put out a statement the other day talking about Diddy. Very interesting statement, might I add. We're going to be getting into Drake and his producer / engineer OVO 40. Okay. They recently took offense and decided to send some shots, some threats, OVO 40 in particular, at DJ Cipher Sounds, who's a popular DJ from New York, Hot 97 legend. Basically, he thought that Cipher Sounds played Not Like Us at a show in Toronto and decided to try to press him about it. We're going to get into all the details. It sounds crazy. I mean, if y'all know who 40 is, what he looks like, his stature. I mean, y'all see his photo right there behind Drake. Threatening somebody. Okay. And then we're going to get into Latto, my ATL Southside sister. She's being sued by a local Atlanta rapper by the name of HotPink, who says that she stole her line about Shawty Low on the song Put It on the Float, and she's trying to sue for $250 million. Latto did not kidnap Chelsea Clinton. Ain't no fucking way you're going to get that money, but more power to you. We're going to get to that also shortly. Okay, we're going to start the show out with Miss Voletta Wallace, a.k.a. Biggie's mother, and what she had to say about Diddy, and then we'll go from there, okay? So I'm here on a Billboard article, and the title of the article is Notorious B.I.G.'s Mom, I Want to Slap the Daylights out of Sean Combs. That is the fucking headline, the title of the article. Let's get to it. Following Rolling Stone's 6-month investigation into alleged violent abuse by Sean Combs, Notorious B.I.G.'s mother, Voletta Wallace, tells Rolling Stone that she hopes the disgraced bad boy mogul apologizes to Cassie and his mother, and that she wants to slap the daylights out of him. He did not actually apologize to Cassie, but he can't send a direct apology to Cassie because she already, in her payout, in her settlement, had a clause where he can't even mention her name. So I thought the apology video that he did put out was odd. I still think it was odd, even with, not saying her name. He could have said something like to the person in the video, I greatly apologize, but fans gonna do what fans do. Furthermore, they state it's been a steady stream of harrowing allegations against Combs since his former girlfriend Cassandra Cassie Ventura filed her trafficking lawsuit against the Bad Boy founder in November, detailing numerous instances of physical violence, abuse, including a 2016 attack that was captured on hotel surveillance footage. We know all about that. We've talked about all about that. We're not going to stay here too long. In the wake of Ventura's allegations, 5 more women and 1 man have come forward to accuse Combs of assault. In their own lawsuits, Combs has generally denied their claims. Biggie's mother says, "I'm sick to my stomach. I'm praying for Cassie. I'm praying for his mother." I don't know. His mother's still hanging out with his ass, I guess she ain't gonna disown him. She could, but she's not. She says, "I don't want to believe the things that I've heard, but I've seen the hotel video. I pray that he apologizes to her." She says, "I hope that I see Sean one day, and the only thing I want to do is slap the daylights out of him. And you can quote me on that," she says, "because I liked him. I didn't want to believe all the awful things, but I'm so ashamed and embarrassed." So, she's wanted to like the nigga, but it just doesn't work. Wallace, who's devoted her life to maintaining and promoting the legacy of her son, also says Combs need to talk to someone else in his life. She says he needs to apologize to his mama. "I hope to God he sits her down and spills his guts and apologizes to her. He got to do a lot more to Miss Combs, because apparently he slapped her back in the day too." So I'm gonna go back to the Biggie movie when Miss Wallace said, "What type of nigga call himself Puffy?" I'ma call him Sean. Okay? So she's highly disappointed. She's angry. She don't like that shit. I think the only alliance that she's had with Diddy over the last 30 years is the fact that he's the ticket to her getting paid. You know what I'm saying? As far as, taking up the estate of her son, when Diddy wants to put new music out or put new features out or albums out or things that commemorate Biggie, they've done a lot of events. Of course, they recreated him as a hologram at one point. They did some NFT shit with him a couple years ago. I think they did like another hologram of him, in the height of the NFT crypto bang. All of that stuff has to get cleared by Miss Wallace, and I believe, a lot of the proceeds, or at least a good portion of the proceeds from these types of events and things of that nature, go to Miss Wallace. But outside of that, I don't think she has any sort of relationship other than to say yay or nay on projects that involve her son. But again, she says she want to slap the daylights out of him. I'm sure she's not the only person in the industry or otherwise that would say the same. Okay, again, we're not going to stay there too long. Just wanted to get it out there, touch on it, because that was a big headline that's been going around. And of course, with all things Diddy, he may need a good slap or two. Okay, now let's get to OVO 40 crashing out on DJ Cipher Sounds. This shit here is weird, because 40, he ain't no menacing figure. He's not big. When Pusha T dissed Drake on Story of Adidon, and he dissed 40 for his I think multiple sclerosis, said he was hunched over like he's 80. There's a lot of people in hip hop that came to his defense and said that was too much. There was a lot of people in hip hop that said anything goes in a battle. But there were a lot of people out there that could acknowledge, hey, the rest of the song aside, the revealing Drake had a son and all of that stuff aside, taking a shot at this man who has a terminal illness probably wasn't the best or nicest or most gentlemanly thing to do. You know what I mean? I think a lot of us, even when we hear that line today, if you go back and play it, to say he's hunched over like he 80, tick, 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 how much time he got that boy, sick, 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 basically alluding to the fact that he may not have been able to live much longer. He's still here by the grace of God. But a lot of people was like, can't co-sign that line, Push. Now, on the heels of the Kendrick Lamar battle, we have OVO 40 coming out and trying to take the aggressive role, which is not going to fare for you very well. You're trying to remain loyal to your guy, to your homie. You ain't as loyal as you want to portray anyway, because you're the source behind the fact that Pusha T found out about the son in the first place, because you was blabbermouthing, pillow talking with one of your little joints. So now you want to try to overcompensate and act like you riding for your mans on a DJ that didn't even have an issue with you, as a matter of fact, right? I'm going to go ahead and let Cipher Sounds detail the situation. I don't want to tell it myself. So we're going to go ahead and pull up the files and let this man speak his piece, all right? And then we're going to get into it all. So let's get to it. Okay? Y'all give me a second here.
So I'm in Toronto. I get a DM from 40. He said, how about I go to your city and play a song where someone calls you a pedophile? I'm like, okay. And he goes, I'm fucking giving you the gist because I lost the messages. Basically, I knew you never liked us. You act nice, but you're really a bitch. It's on site. Oh. When I see you, look at you, you're laughing. When I see you, I'm gonna smack you in the mouth.
Smack you in the mouth.
Smack you in the mouth. He goes, I know you never liked us, which is the craziest to me. I understand the violence, but I know you never liked us. How? Why? Why you think that?
How did you know that? Why did you...
only supportive and play everything you put out? What are you talking about?
But okay, sure.
It's on site. There was more. Fuck. It was just like
there's a major part you're forgetting.
What?
What about the out of the blue Free Palestine?
Oh yeah, Free Palestine. I don't know what that meant. It was just in the middle with the Palestinian flag. One time I put up a picture of me and Pusha T. Random. Because I just go through my phone, I look for old pictures, and I put stuff up. Random.
All right.
40 hit me up. Yo, why'd you put that picture up?
Wait,
Don't even know what picture he's talking about. What picture? Picture with you and Pusha. Oh, just an old picture I had. I'm just trying to get better with my content of telling old stories. Yo, he disrespected me. He disrespected my community. He said he wanted me dead, and because of the MS and all that shit, I was like, oh, again, I don't listen to lyrics like that. I know you and Pusha and your team had beef. I didn't know he said that specifically. Also, I have a big connection with Pusha T. I was the A&R of the Clip's second album. I broke grinding in New York. I played grinding from January of 2001 and didn't break until Memorial Day. I played it. Huh?
Memorials.
So I have a connection with Pusha T. But to not be a dick and to be respectful of your feelings, I took it down. We had a conversation. I took it down. why couldn't we have done the same thing about this? Why couldn't we? Because you're going through a lot. Because your team is under fire right now.
We
And
get
I
it.
get it.
We get it.
Literally, someone got shot in front of Drake's house. I get
Right.
it.
Get it. Yo,
But I'm always the conversation guy. Come on, man. Come on.
This is, you remember the old story about when I was a dick. I admittedly was a dick, but it was good content and it was how I feel. So I wasn't lying. I wasn't being performative. I was just maybe could have kept it to myself. Remember when I dissed the Drake video and he called me screaming
Which
at me?
video?
God's Plan.
I don't remember, but yeah.
So I went on the air and I was like, this God's Plan video is corny. Why are you giving out money and showing yourself giving out money and you making yourself a hero? It's corny. I said it was corny.
Yeah. So he yelled at you?
Screamed. Couldn't even
For
tell
what?
Couldn't tell who it was. He was screaming so loud I couldn't tell who it was.
For what though?
Why
saying the video's corny?
Yeah, like why did I have to say that shit? He tried to do something good. And I just had to shit on it. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Why am I shitting on something he did that was trying to be good? That video of me, it wasn't like it was making the rounds everywhere, as I recall. I don't think it was some big thing. It was just a segment that we did. And here is the issue with 40 and Drake. They want you to treat them. You know what treatment they want in both those cases? They want the homie treatment. They want, like, for example, if 40 was literally your good friend, like your good friend, or Drake, maybe before we talked about any of this, you would reach out, you check in, and you'd be like, yo, I'm going to address it like this, that, and the next. How do you feel about blank? Maybe you would do that because y'all were like friends.
Wait, who? Me?
Yes, like if you were actually close with those guys.
Oh, yeah.
Then maybe before we discussed it, you'd reach out and be like, hey, and you'd come to the table with some insight because you would talk to them.
But what? But before I put up these videos about the beef?
Well, it's a bad example because, in this case, you didn't even say anything.
Yeah, okay, but I see what you're saying.
But go back to even mine, for example. He wanted to get the homie treatment from me of like, I saw something I didn't like, it was corny. But since he's the homie, I should just ignore it and be like, whatever.
Okay. All right.
But here's the problem. In order to get the homie treatment from human beings, you have to treat those human beings like the homie.
Yeah.
And that's natural. You might call that kissing ass or politics or whatever. But like, even to this day, bro, I haven't even been talking to Kendrick in a few years. I went to a show. They took care of me and got me, tickets to the last tour, shit like that. I talked to Top Dog pretty regularly. I talked to Punch here and there, but I don't talk to Kendrick. He's kind of disappeared.
Yeah.
But even when this shit came up and started happening, they're sending me the song. They're reaching out. They're making contact. They're doing things that remind you have a relationship with someone. Right. I'm a fallible, normal human being. We all want to feel like we're connected to people. That's not unnatural. Drake never does that shit. He latches on to whoever the hottest person is right now. Bobby Altoff, Academics, Aiden Ross, whoever the person of the moment is, that's who he does shit with. Elliot Wilson, when he wants to go do the Rap Radar shit, whoever that person he's feeling at that moment is, but he wants everybody to still treat him like he's this regular guy who's hanging out with everyone. But like, you're not. You're not.
Yeah, I mean, you want the homie treatment, be the homie.
You want the homie treatment, be the homie. That is a motherfucking bar. How you gonna expect me to be partial to you when you ain't partial to me? You want me to be delicate with how I speak on your name, but you ain't ever spoke of mine. You ain't gave niggas no interviews, no love, no nothing. And let's be clear, I'm about to play the video of Cipher Sounds clearing up the issue that he did not even play Not Like Us in Canada. The song did get played. I did see another DJ get kicked out the club for playing Not Like Us in Canada. However, Cipher Sounds was not that person. Matter of fact, as he explains, he wasn't even in Canada as a DJ. He was there because for the past decade or so, Cipher Sounds has actually leaned further into improv comedy than actual DJing. So he don't even really be playing joints. He was there to perform on the improv stage. Now, his assistant, I guess, who was putting up social media content surrounding his appearance in Toronto, he put Not Like Us as the soundtrack to the content on IG. And OVO 40 took offense to that as well. I guess Cipher Sounds can't be seen anywhere in life. No DJ ever in the world is supposed to be seen anywhere in life playing a Kendrick Lamar song, especially Not Like Us, the one that's number 1, number 2, at least on the motherfucking charts as of now, because it did drop from number 1 to number 2, but it's the biggest song in hip-hop right now, and you want DJs to not play it, not use it on social media where people use trending sounds to get engagement on their content. But you're Mr. Instagram story, Mr. Instagram troll. Get the fuck out of here, man. Now let me pull up Cipher Sounds defending himself, because y'all niggas got me hot. This shit weird. This is why y'all taking an L. This is why people are calling y'all the OVOs. This is why people calling y'all the fans, the freaky ass niggas, the 69 gods. You come to this nigga talking about some, what if I pull up in your city and play a song about you, calling you a pedophile? Well, guess what? Ain't nobody made no song about DJ Cipher Sounds being a PDF. Ain't nobody made a song about Peter Rosenberg chicken nugget head ad. I don't even fuck with Pete like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really got nothing against him, but I don't fuck with him like that. His content don't move me. You know what I'm saying? I know there's a lot of people out there that hold a grudge against him because of comments he made about Nicki Minaj years ago, and that shit was a little bit out of line, you know, at the time, and he's apologized for that shit. But outside of that, ain't nobody made no song about his ad in that regard. You know, there's some people out there that feel a way about him because, you know, I think he left, you know, his wife that held him down for years to go get him one of them young tenders in their 20s. But that's what all these old motherfuckers be doing. So I can't really call him out to the fire for that. Although I may not see it that, you know what I mean? I may not see that as an honorable thing to do, but a lot of motherfuckers do it. That's what they do. They want to stick their dick in something new. Hey, do what you do. But at least he didn't find no one underage. So what you mad at? What you mad about? What you gonna be mad if they post a video in the radio station where they work and are forced to play the record, to put up social media content of them playing the record? Y'all are looking very tender. And you wonder why fans are calling y'all out. You wonder why the people that are going hard for Drake right now are finding themselves at odds with sensibly thinking people, because it doesn't make any sense. When Meek Mill sat in your position and had to eat it and take it and pause. Meek Mill had to, you know what I'm saying, deal with this shit, man. Had to put his feet to the fire. Shit, man, he made some moccasins out that bit, man. He even got a couple hits later. But y'all trying to be behind, y'all trying to really try to act like the mob behind the scenes with this guy? Hold the fuck on, man. Before we get to Cipher Sound, this is your OVO enforcer. This man is your OVO enforcer, talking about he finna pull up on Puerto Rican Cipher Sounds and smack him in the mouth. This is the guy to do it? Come on, man. Come on. Shout out to 40's hair plugs too, you know? Shout out to that. But come on. This is your smacker in the mouth. That don't even feel believable. Let me get to Cipher Sounds talking about this situation, man. I'm fucking fired up, boy. Y'all got me hot. This shit is a joke, a bad one. Where's Cipha at? Making peace. And he shouldn't be making peace with y'all niggas, but because he's respectful, you know, he's had a couple moments in hip hop where he said some shit he shouldn't have said and had to backtrack. So I think he don't want no smoke with nobody, you know, in the interest of comedy and shit like that. He's gone outside a few times. So he like, man, I guess I'll just extend an olive branch. Fuck it, man. Let me clear this shit up because I don't want no problems. Honorable. I'll take it. Y'all should probably learn some shit like that. Apologize for some of the bullshit y'all done did. Make amends. Freaking.
Hi, my name is Cipher Sounds, and apparently I'm involved in some crazy internet controversy right now. So I'm gonna clear things up. First and foremost, there's a bunch of blog headlines and Instagram posts saying that OVO 40 threatened me because I played Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us, in Toronto. Not true whatsoever. So here's the deal. First of all, I've been going to Toronto since 1998. It's my second home. I got so many friends there, so much family. I love the city. I would never, I don't know if you know me, you don't know me. People that know me know I am not no fucking fuckface idiot that would go to Toronto and play Not Like Us. That is a stupid thing to do. I hate all this beef shit. I hate controversy. I hate smoke. I hate drama. I hate this. Those two are beefing with each other. It's nasty for the culture. It's negative and it's detrimental. Here's the thing about me though. Here's what happened. I did some shows with Dave Chappelle in Toronto 2 weeks ago, and some pictures of those shows went up. This kid that's now helping me with my social media, brand new, just hired him, put up the pictures from that show and put the Kendrick Lamar song underneath. And I was like, uh-oh, whoa, don't do that, craziness. Called him, said, hey, that's a dumb move, take it down. He was like, I thought it'd be funny. It wasn't, take it down. Took it down immediately, pictures are back up, had a great time in Toronto. Now here's the deal, OVO 40, why am I calling him OVO 40? 40 was mad at me. I'm hoping that man to man, we can still have this conversation. I told the story on my podcast because I was hurt about what happened. Hopefully we could talk it out. I want no smoke, I want no drama. Love the guy, I'm a big fan. Again, I would never be disrespectful. And I did not play the song in Toronto. I wasn't even DJing. I was doing stand-up comedy. And hopefully the blogs put all this stuff up to clear it up. Bye.
And just like that, you DM a nigga trying to act like you Chubbs, like you finna crash something. And all you had to do was just say, hey man, I'm hearing this stuff going on. What really happened? Is it true? Like, be a man. Like, be an actual man. Are y'all not used to that? Like, are y'all not used to, like, speaking to people on a normal level? Like, it seems to me that y'all seem to think y'all can intimidate people. And it has not worked yet. It ain't worked yet. Goodness gracious. Shout out to Cipher Sounds for handling it, you know, in a gentlemanly fashion. Because he could have said, bitch, pull up. Let me see it. Let me see. Prove it. And he would have probably knocked your boy out. Because Cipher Sounds, he ain't no, you know what I mean? He came up in a time where in hip hop, you had to have a little something behind you. I don't know if your boy was really, come on, man. And there's a segment of people, OVOs in the world, where if Cipher Sounds would have knocked his ass out, or if he were to knock his ass out in the future, y'all would try to make it seem like 40 was the victim. Miss me with that bullshit. You're not a big stepper, you's a tourist. Okay? We don't respect that. We're going to move forward with the show because in other outlandish, weird-ass hip-hop news, we've got Atlanta rapper named HotPink. Hold on, let me pull this up. Sorry. Atlanta rapper HotPink, who I'm gonna be honest, I ain't never heard of Shouty, but maybe that's my fault, not hers. Who says Latto stole her copyrighted lyrics and ad-libs, particularly on the track Put It on the Floor. Both rappers mention Shouty Low in their lyrics. She is seeking $250 million. Who is going to pay for it? Latto don't got no 250. What the 250 mil? Put It on the Floor did not even generate that much money. You goddamn crazy. You must want the whole company. Who's Latto signed to again? Is it RCA? I believe she's on RCA through StreamCut. Let's just take a quick gander, shall we? 777, her last album, RCA StreamCut. What about singles? We're just going to go with that. StreamCut RCA. You want the whole company? Because you're not going to get it. And unfortunately, I can't play the lyric, but the lyric in question is, I done it all, I feel like Shouty Low. HotPink has a song, I guess, I don't even know what fucking year it came out, where she said, I done it all, bitch, I'm Shouty Low. I even have a line talking about done it all, Shouty Low, and I wasn't inspired by Latto or HotPink. It's quite simple. It's one of the simplest. One of the easiest bars you could possibly put together in a rap. And you want $250 million for it. I had to go digging deeper to find some more context on this because, again, I don't know who HotPink is. There's a website out there called The Cine Talk. They have an article from 2023, just about 6 months ago. And they kind of give it a little bit further context on this thing. So let's get to it. They say the rapper formerly known as Mulatto, who now goes by the name Latto, has made a collection of verbal attacks in the form of music recently. So much so it's got people wondering, who is she so angry at and constantly dissing in her music? And why is every song seemingly a mock or reply to songs this one particular rapper, HotPink, makes? So they're trying to say that Latto has a history of dissing this lady. I almost feel like a HotPink associate wrote this article. Well, here's the scoop of what we've learned so far. In 2022, rap artist HotPink released the song Gingerbread Man. Okay, a 2022 song. In the song, HotPink says, I got 100 bands. I don't fuck with you, so don't fuck with me. In 2023, rapper Latto hopped on a feature and replied, 100 bands? What the fuck is 100 bands? You fuck like 100 niggas and ain't got one man and ain't got one hit. Uh-oh. Latto, you really dissing this lady? Is this a secret beef we never knew about? Holy moly, that does seem like a response. I got 100 bands. I don't fuck with you, so don't fuck with me. She turns around and says, 100 bands. What the fuck is 100 bands? You fuck like 100 niggas and ain't got one man and ain't got one hit. Who's she talking to? Because every other artist that she's talking to in her lyrics thus far at least has one hit. I don't know. This could be convincing. They say Latto then goes on to make 2 songs. The first titled Put It on the Floor. The other titled Put It on the Floor Again, featuring Cardi B, to ensure her voice was heard and her message was clear and that the attack and beef was real, with the part 2. In the song Put It on the Floor and Put It on the Floor Again, featuring Cardi B, Latto, whose real name is Alyssa. Why is that important? Uses the rapper known as HotPink signature ad-lib in the background while she says, And I heard about your puss, bitch. I heard about your pussy, bitch. Armpits like your coochie and is giving fish. Rapper HotPink hot ad lib is heard in the background of those insults directly targeting HotPink. I gotta look that up. Hold on, y'all. Again, we can't play it, but I gotta look it up. I just listened to Put It on the Flow. There was no hot ad lib in there. So I heard a dog growling, which I never actually paid attention to on that line. Talking about the pics like your pussy, the cat is giving fish or something like that. But I don't hear the quote unquote hot ad lib. They say the hot ad lib is heard in the background of those insults directly targeting HotPink. In the same song, Latto goes on to use music lyrics from HotPink's song titled Give a Damn, which was written and copyrighted, please say that right, back in 2010 to further mock her in her diss tracks. And while most artists have been inspired by HotPink, apparently Latto has made herself a rap beef. Somebody got to let me know. I don't know everybody that came out in Atlanta that's been an underground, but I've heard enough. Somebody got to let me know who this HotPink is supposed to be, who Latto's allegedly dissing and inspiring out here. Okay. On songs Put It on the Floor and Put It on the Floor Again, Latto can be heard rapping the lyrics, I done it all, I feel like Shawty Low, laughing to the bank, repeatedly through the hook. Strikingly similar, almost identical to HotPink's Give a Damn, where she says, I done it all, I'm Shawty Low. I'm laughing hardy hard, straight to the bank. With all the diss tracks Latto has been making, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know exactly who she's been going in on. The rapper Latto has become quite famous for using other people's songs and recreating already established music, such as her debut song, Big Energy, that was not her debut song, but it was her major label single, which she recreated Mariah Carey's hit song Fantasy from back in 1995. That's called sampling. And Tear the Club Up, which was originally made by 666 Mafia in 1995 as well. It seems to be a perpetual habit that has worked to her advantage in her music career. Name me a major label artist in the last 5 years who has not blown up off of a sample. We've talked about it enough on this channel to know the shit is annoying, but it's part of what works. So let's not make this a personal indictment on Latto like she's stealing people's songs. She's sampling their songs, crediting them on them songs, and she even got Mariah Carey on the remix. I'm not here to take up for Latto, but this article is insane. They say the rap artist HotPink has been affiliated in the music industry for over 15 years. She's created numerous songs that have inspired many famous artists throughout those years. She also the creator, the drip trend. So you're trying to say that she's created the term drip? And her brand, Her Juice, that has become viral across the world. In 2023, the rapper was interviewed by Shout Radio, coincidentally for the same reason. Shout Radio is not even popular. Let me not go in on y'all. Shout out to Shout Radio. But let's not act like, come on, man. In the same interview, HotPink talks about musicians who have used her lyrics in their songs and about her new releases and plans for the future. You can check out that interview on her website and follow her on Instagram at @TheRealHotPink. For the latest update. Shout out to Miss HotPink. Not here to discredit your story. We do see that there's a photo of you and Shawty Low, so at least you were affiliated with him during his lifetime at some point. But it's time to cut the shit. 250 million. I don't think you're going to get 250 cents out of Latto. Come on, man. Let's cut the shit, man. We're not finna do this with y'all today. You say you the creator of the term drip. It's a lot of motherfuckers out here that's gonna have to contest with that now. I'm gonna look further into you, Miss HotPink. When I Google you, don't nothing come up. But I'm gonna look further. Okay. 250 million. It's not gonna happen, shouting. Wish you all the best. Wish you all the best in your career. They say you've been around for about 15 years. I understand the grind. I understand the hustle. I understand the thirst for attention and extra notoriety and credibility in the industry when things ain't going your way. I've sat in your seat. But that's not the way to do it. And whoever wrote that article, I would love to know. I mean, I'm going to take it a step further. I don't even think it's outside the realms of possibility that Latto might be dissing this lady. I don't know who Latto knows. Y'all may have encountered each other on the come up. Latto was doing a lot of local stuff before she went and got that major label deal. Y'all could have bumped heads at some point during her come up. Maybe y'all decided y'all don't fuck with each other and maybe this is your get back. Maybe she has been throwing shots at you that we didn't know about in the midst of the other shots that we do know about. I would even be willing to give you that. But that done it all shouty low shit, from the time that song came out, artists have been using that as a punchline, as a bar. So that's not going to be admissible. Sorry. That's what I got for y'all on this particular show. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Become an insider. Shout out to all the insiders. I got my Inside the Industry hoodie on. If you want one of these bad boys, you can go to realjnolan.com and get you one. We also got the hats. I don't have the hat on right now, but y'all know you could get you one. We also have the t-shirts. If you want one of them bad boys, you can go in there and get you one. You know what I'm saying? Much love and respect. I'll catch y'all in a little bit. Peace.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. But drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I've been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but you run no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.